Have you ever felt the quiet sense that something inside you was meant to burn brighter than the life you are currently living? As though there is a deeper layer of strength, clarity, and ancient instinct inside you that the world has never allowed you to touch? This feeling is not imagination. It is the whisper of a power that once defined men, a force that shaped warriors, thinkers, kings, and mystics. Today, it lies dormant beneath layers of distraction and overstimulation, buried beneath a lifestyle that demands you spend your energy instead of cultivate it. Yet even now, in the rare moments of silence, you can feel it flicker like an ember waiting for breath. Before we go deeper into semen retention mastery, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram community linked below. You'll get guidance, insights, and exclusive updates designed to accelerate your growth. Stay connected. Your discipline, focus, and transformation begin right here. This ember is your vital energy. The force of ancient culture is treated as sacred. The life current modern science quietly acknowledges but does not fully understand. And the practice that guards and builds this energy, the practice that allows it to rise from a dim spark into a roaring fire, is semen retention. Not the watered-down idea of mere abstinence, but the profound discipline of redirecting life force back into your body, your mind, and your spirit. Most men never discover this path because the world has conditioned them to chase release, to numb themselves, to choose comfort over inner power. They never realize that the very energy they throw away thoughtlessly is the exact fuel that could transform their strength, sharpen their instincts, deepen their presence, and rebuild their masculinity from the inside out. This is why the modern man often feels disconnected from himself. His ancient circuitry is running on low battery. When you begin retention, the first thing you feel is not power but awareness. It is as if your body has been asleep for years and suddenly begins to wake, stretching its limbs and blinking into clarity. Your posture shifts subtly at first, then, noticeably, you breathe deeper, not because you try to, but because your nervous system finally has enough stability to stop operating in survival mode. Your mind becomes calmer, but not dull. Calm like the surface of a lake before a storm. Reflective yet crackling with potential. The ancient masters taught that a man who keeps his seed keeps his soul steady. They believed this energy rose through the spine like fire ascending a torch, illuminating the mind, strengthening the organs, and refining the spirit. Whether taken symbolically or biologically, something within you begins to ascend when you retain. You start to feel grounded in your body in a way you didn't realize you were missing. Even your movements begin to change. You walk with a quieter confidence, not to appear powerful, but because you feel aligned. Fluidity is one of the first gifts of retention. Most men believe strength is all about force, but true power is about harmony, how well your body, breath, nerves, and instincts function as a single unit. When your vital energy is preserved, your coordination sharpens. Your hands feel more alive. Your reflexes speed up. Your reactions become intuitive rather than delayed. You no longer move like a scattered man. You move like someone whose inner systems communicate clearly. In ancient warrior schools, fluidity was considered more important than brute strength. A man who moved with energy flowing through him was unpredictable, fast, grounded, and difficult to destabilize. Retention restores this kind of fluidity. Your joints loosen, yet stabilize. Your spine straightens. Your breathing deepens. Your balance improves because your nervous system is no longer drained. As your energy rises, your body becomes more responsive. You inhabit yourself more fully. This transformation extends far beyond movement. Your mind clears in ways you cannot fake. The scattered thoughts that once pulled you in every direction begin to settle. Your focus condenses like light through a magnifying glass. Decisions become easier because your mind is not fogged by depletion. Emotional storms that once shook you now pass with far more ease. You begin to respond rather than react. You begin to see rather than merely look. You begin to observe rather than assume. With this clarity comes a subtle, magnetic presence. You notice people pay more attention when you speak. They glance at you longer, even without you saying a word. Your posture, your stillness, your steadiness send a signal that is older than language. Ancient traditions called this the aura of retained fire, and while modern science uses different words, the effect is the same. Your nervous system broadcasts coherence, and others feel it instinctively. As your energy builds, even small rituals take on new meaning. Stretching, breathwork, mobility exercises, hand strengthening, martial arts, these no longer feel like chores. They feel like tools to refine the fire inside you. Your hands soften, yet strengthen. Your grip becomes denser. Your movements feel as though they flow from a deeper current. Your body becomes a conduit, not a cage. Warm water releases tension in your hands. Hanging decompresses the spine. Tai Chi teaches your energy to circulate fluidly. Yoga unlocks trapped breath. Martial arts integrate instinct with movement. Every practice becomes amplified because you are no longer leaking energy. You begin to realize that retention is not merely discipline, it is the foundation for transformation. Creativity also reaches us. You think faster, but more importantly, you think deeper. Ideas flow naturally, not forced. Your mind feels like an engine finally receiving the fuel it was designed for. You can work longer without burning out. You can focus without fatigue. You can enter flow states more consistently. The very energy that once left your body now powers your mind. Emotionally, you feel steadier. Waves that once overwhelmed you now move through you without drowning you. You gain the ability to stay present in uncomfortable moments. You develop the patience and discipline to sit with discomfort rather than escape into vices. You learn to hold your ground in conversations, challenges, and temptations. This is emotional alchemy born from retained energy. Your social presence transforms. You stop overthinking what to say. You stop trying to impress. You start listening more deeply. You engage with silence in a way that unsettles those who cannot. People recognize a steadiness in you, even if they cannot explain it. They feel the grounded confidence, the controlled intensity, the quiet fire behind your eyes. This is not arrogance. It is alignment. As retention continues, a deeper shift begins. Your sense of identity evolves. You stop seeing yourself as a victim of impulses. You start to feel like a guardian of your energy. You stop treating your body as a playground for pleasure. You begin treating it as a temple of power. This shift is subtle but seismic. You stop acting like a boy. You start living like a man. Your workouts become stronger. Your movements become sharper. Your breath becomes richer. Your instincts become louder. You no longer chase stimulation, you generate it. Your life becomes driven not by escape, but by purpose. The discipline of retention becomes the backbone of your daily rhythm. The silent oath you keep with yourself. Meditation deepens. Visualization sharpens. Your inner world becomes a landscape you can navigate rather than a fog you wander through. You become aware of every muscle, every breath, every tension point, every instinctive pull. Through this awareness, you naturally correct imbalances in your posture, your habits, your emotions, and your thinking. You don't try to become better, you simply rise. The ancient traditions taught that a man's energy was a ladder. At the bottom rung, it fuels appetite. On higher rungs, it fuels ambition, discipline, creativity, purpose, wisdom, and spiritual clarity. Retention allows your energy to climb this ladder, step by step, until your entire life rises with it. Over time, your resilience strengthens. Stress no longer shatters you. Challenges no longer exhaust you. Hardship becomes fuel. Pressure becomes sharpening. Pain becomes instruction. Your mind and body begin to work as one unified system, capable of handling more, enduring more, and rising above more. Every day of retention becomes a deposit into an inner Akanda reserve of power you can draw from in difficult moments. This reserve shapes your posture, your decisions, your reactions, your relationships, your purpose. Through retention, you are not only becoming stronger, you are becoming more whole. This wholeness radiates into every area of your life. Work feels more purposeful. Training feels more alive. Social interactions feel more meaningful. Creative pursuits feel more inspired. Even solitude feels richer. You no longer feel empty. You feel full of potential. As your energy climbs, you begin to notice subtle changes in your awareness. You sense tension in others more clearly. You read situations more instinctively. You navigate conflict with calm precision. You understand your own emotions without being controlled by them. You learn when to act and when to hold still. This awareness is not learned from books. It rises from the fire within. Over weeks and months, your body becomes a reflection of this inner fire. Your shoulders relax, yet widen. Your spine lengthens. Your jaw softens, but stabilizes. Your movements gain presence. You walk like a man who knows his path, not because he is certain of every step, but because he trusts his energy to guide him. Retention also transforms your relationship with desire. Instead of being controlled by lust, you begin to harness it. Your attraction becomes a source of power, not weakness. You no longer chase pleasure. Pleasure becomes a byproduct of your presence. You feel more connected to yourself and more selective with your energy. This shift rewires something deep to your sense of worth. Eventually, something profound happens. The ancient fire inside you, once dim and neglected, becomes a steady flame that lights your path. You begin to live with purpose, speak with intention, walk with strength, and act with clarity. This is not the result of luck. It is the result of retaining the energy that was always meant to elevate you. If this video gave you real value, tap the thanks button. Your support helps me keep creating deeper content like this. Every thanks is a spark that keeps this mission alive. Your support means more than you know. And when you look back, you realize that semen retention was never just a discipline. It was the doorway to reclaiming the man you were meant to be, the man your ancestors honored, the man your future self will be grateful for. Because in a world trying to weaken men, the greatest rebellion is to rise. The ancient power is not lost. It is inside you now, burning brighter each day you choose to keep your fire.